You know that game of life, the board game where you have to get a degree, get a job, get married, hemorrhage money, buy insurance, get mangled in car accidents, and mostly just try to get the stupid wheel to spin correctly? This isn't that game, thankfully. No, this is even weirder. You micromanage your life down to which club you join at school. As you progress through your education, enter the workforce, maybe get thrown in the slammer. Alright, so it's largely the same thing, except focused on middle and high school and significantly less linear. And occasionally God comes down in a lightning bolt like he really wishes he'd ended up in ActRaiser just to jaw at you for a while. It's all the tedium of a roll-move board game with the crushing uncertainty of growing up. Hey, at least you get to pick up chicks at the beach. You know, it's all about the hair. Seriously, that's one of the most important aspects of the game. You never know when you're gonna ask your barber for the usual and you end up looking like something that just had a horrible haircut happen to it. Sure, there are other decisions to make, like whether or not to lie to your judo instructor about why you're late, or if you want to work in the back of the fast food joint so as to save yourself the unbearable disgrace of being seen working in a fast food joint. But how else are you going to restock your cash so you can go take a cooking class? Yes, that's actually a thing that happens. It's one way to boost your stats: intellect, strength, guts, because every game's got to have some sort of guts stat, coolness, morality, kindness, and inspiration. Oh, and of course, stress. Because what's life without stress? If you can stick it out through all 6 years at about 1 month per turn, you'll eventually graduate and leave that little chapter of hell behind you. That said, one playthrough, at a reasonable pace of a year every 30 to 40 minutes, will take several hours at a shot. And there's no way to save your game. Sure, it's entertaining as you meet idol singers and get the crap beaten out of you by dogs and try your best not to puke on your opponents. Damn well, forget about that. But unless you've got a particularly boring stretch of day lined up ahead of you, and no huge interesting releases on the horizon, like, I don't know, Ni no Kuni, chances are it'll be an interesting distraction at best, and a question of your sanity at worst. It's a fascinating genre to look in on, these extra intricate life sim games, and one that we don't really have an analog to here in the West. Ultimately, though, it's not a question of who made out with whom on the roof, it's about life experience, rather conveniently distilled down into victory points obtained by winning foot races or being the class safety officer or other seemingly irrelevant things. All the rest of life just fills the time between. So how many points do you have?